Hello friends, this is a lonesome gamer, and today I decided to play another game from the 80s. After last time I played Chainsaw Warrior, it's gonna be Dungeonquest today. It's a real classic. I mean, it was the first game, this and Talisman, they were the first games, the first Ameritrash games I played when I was a child. It's not so easy to get these kind of games here in Germany. So I bought them when I was in England, and wow, I'm still really happy. These are my old copies, and it's the catacombs expansion here. And then there is another expansion called Heroes for Dungeonquest, but I don't have the box anymore, and sadly I also lost most of the Heroes miniatures, but at least I got the cards, so I can play them. And well, a few miniatures are left, actually. A few of them. Okay. So let's set up the game. Now, after a lot of shuffling, the game is set. And well, if I see this board, I feel simply happy. I gotta be honest here. It's the same with Talisman, the second edition board. If I just see this, I'm happy because I know I'm gonna have a good time, and I love this game so much. I mean, as you can see here, I even sleeved the trap cards or the amulet cards, so now you know how much I love this game. Okay, I'm gonna play with this guy from the expansion. It's Torijima, the ninja. He's got strength 4, agility 10, armor 4, and luck 5. He's got some special abilities. First of all, he's got these here he's got these shuriken, and well, he can throw them against some monsters. You just can do this 4 times. And here we have a table for the shurikens. And yeah, we roll a die and then we see the result. Further on, he's got that blowpipe. That's also a very deadly weapon. He just can use it once. But if he uses it, he rolls a die, and he takes a 12-sided die, and if he rolls anything but a 1, the monster is instantly killed, except for the champions of chaos, which lose 4 life points instead. Then he's got heightened senses. So if you draw a sneak attack, roll the d6. If you roll an even number, you notice the monster in time, and the combat is resolved as normal. And then he's got the ability to hide in shadows. So if he draws a room card with a monster, you well, basically to make this work for solo gaming, you have to say 2 numbers on a d6, then you roll, and if you don't roll one of these 2 numbers, then the monster doesn't see you, and well, you don't have to fight it. Finally, I randomly gave him the Ring of Teleportation, and that allows him to teleport from the catacombs up to the dungeon if he is down there. So for the ones of you that don't know this game, it's actually pretty simple. The main idea of the game is you are in a dungeon, in a castle where the mighty dragon is in the middle of the board here in the treasure chamber, and you are here in a tower. You simply go from here to the middle, try to grab some treasure and make it back. And you can go the same way back or another way. You draw these room tiles and they show you what your way is. Okay, and an important thing, you just have a limited time. So here is the sun track, goes up, and if it comes here, game is over. In the multiplayer game, if more than one people make it outside the castle alive, the one with more money, with more treasure points, wins. To kind of simulate this, I have a little house roll. I simply roll the 12-sided die, I multiplied the result with 100, and this is the money I need to beat. So let's find out. That's a 5. So I need at least more than 500 gold to win the game if I make it out alive. Okay, let's start. First we move here the soundtrack marker, and then I think I'm gonna go here. So now I'm gonna draw blindly out of the cup a room tile, and that is a tile with a portcullis. Oops, 2 tiles. So we're in here now, and it's important, if we want to go back, we have to open this portcullis, and we need a strength. We need to test our strength. We just have a strength of 4, so this might be hard to do. But first, let's draw a room card. And that is a passage down. So that would allow us to go into the catacombs. And I think I'm going to do this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place a passage down marker on the board. So it's this marker here. And we place it here. Just like that. And I'm going down. So now I take an arrow, one of these, and that shows the direction in which I'm going now in the catacombs. Remember, I got this ring of teleportation, which would allow me to go up from the catacombs anytime I want to. So it's a very, very good ring for this situation. So we move on with the time track, and we draw the first catacombs card. And this is empty. Actually, in this edition of the game, most of the cards in the catacombs are empty, but the ones that are not often are very dangerous. So the advantage to go down in the catacombs is you don't have any problems with the room tiles, you can't get lost somehow in a stupid way, but it might be hard to find an exit from the catacombs. This is maybe the main problem. So you might go much, you might go a much longer way in the end down there. But for this case I got this ring of teleportation, so I don't have this disadvantage. Okay, now let's move on. The next card, and it's again empty. Next turn, another empty, as I told you. And we go on. And this time it's a horde of rats. And that gives us damage d12 minus armor. Okay, this is pretty dangerous for us because our armor value is quite low. I just have an armor of 4. So I roll, and well, let's hope for the best. That's okay, it's a 7 minus 4, so I take a damage of 3. I just have 10 life points altogether, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, whoops. Let's move on. Here we are. The next card. And it's again empty. So now I'm going to count my catacombs card. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess I'm going to draw one more card, and then I'm going to use my ring of teleportation. So I move on here. Yeah. So, and I'm going to draw the next card, and that's again empty. So, well, up until now it was okay. If I hadn't had this ring now, I would have been in trouble a little, because now I would go further on and I would go away from the treasure chamber again. So, because I couldn't find this exit. So it's really time to use this ring now. I just can use it once and then I have to discard it. And it says, you may use this ring to teleport yourself out of the catacombs below Dragonfire Castle. You may use it whenever you wish, including just after you have drawn a catacomb card you wish to avoid. Your character will teleport straight up and will reappear on a room tile using the normal rules for exiting the catacombs. Okay, so first of all, let's draw a tile. And, well, that's bad, that's a trap card. And it says your character will teleport straight up. So I assume I don't have to use this this rule, which might bring me more to the left or to the right. I assume I just go straight up. I just checked in the rules, and they say that if I would reappear on a trap tile, I have to draw another tile. Yes, so this is a normal room tile. So I'm now here. And I don't have to draw a room card. That is a good thing. So now I'm gonna take these catacomb cards and put them here. And in case I go once more into the catacombs, then I had to shuffle them back in the pile. So, well, was good until now. I made it nearly to the treasure chamber without too many problems. But, well, there's still a long way to go. So, it's one step further. And now the problems start. Actually, I went here, of course. I went in this direction. And that is bad because this room tile is not the direction of the treasure chamber. So, I might consider to search this for a secret door, but I'm not sure already. Just let's draw a room card first. And the room is empty. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna move here, and I hope that it's not too bad. First I gotta go further on with the time track marker, but then maybe if I'm lucky and draw the right tile. And yes, I am. Wow, okay, that was really luck. It was a good tile. Brings me back in the right direction. And I have to draw another room card. And this time they're vampire bats. And they give us a damage of a 6-sided die -2. So let's roll here. And this is 3, so it's not too bad. We just lose 1 life point. And time goes on. Oh my god. Okay. This time it's another tile for the wrong direction, and I'm gonna draw another room card. And this is a crypt, okay? I'm gonna search this crypt because I could actually use some potion or maybe even some treasure, which might allow me to leave the building, the castle, without entering the treasure chamber. Remember, I need about 600 gold. Well, that's a start. It's a jewel dagger. It's worth 250 gold points. Great. Okay, so once again I'm moving the time track, and now I'm gonna search this room. I can't search every room twice, then I have to leave it, and if I come back then I could search it again. I draw a search card. It's one of these, and it says empty. Okay. Time goes on. Actually, I'm searching for a secret door which would allow me to go through the wall then. And I'm trying to find the door, and again it's empty. Well, I'm afraid my lucky times are over. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna draw another room tile. Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't know actually. It's again another portcullis, and I enter here and I draw a room card. And that says torch goes out. This is bad because this might cost me more time. I now have to pick 3 numbers on the 6-sided die, and if I pick the right ones I can move on. If not, I have to try it another turn. So on a 4, 5 or 6 I can relight my torch. And that's a 2. Okay, we lose more time. And we go on. And that's a 1. Well, this is typical for Dungeonquest actually. And we go on. And this time it's a 4. Great. So we can move on. Okay. So I've got a corridor this time. Sadly I have to place it this way. The good thing about corridors is you can run through them. You don't have to draw a card, and you don't have to move the time track, so you just can take the next card. And this is again this is an entrance to the catacombs again. So now we're in here, and that is also this tile is also an exit to the right direction to the treasure chamber. So we're drawing a room card first, and it says empty. Time goes on, and as you can see, we already are over the middle of the time track. So it's not very likely that we can make it. And again, some new problems. We draw this tile and there's a door which actually blocks the way to the treasure chamber. So we gotta go here. We draw another room card, and it's a crypt. And again, I'm gonna search this crypt. Draw a crypt card, and that's a brute, and it's 100 more. So we already have 350. So now we move this further on, time track, and we have to draw a door card if we want to go through this door. And we're lucky, the door opens. And we made it into the treasure chamber. So, and I think this is a good time to load this up. We have a real cliffhanger this time. Will the dragon awake and kill me probably instantly? Or will I manage to grab some treasure and make it back to the towers? Well, actually I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turns left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's actually just not enough. But I could draw a corridor tile, for example, which would then allow me to run through it. So this is going to be very, very close. Okay, so hope to see you in the next video.